What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Pens and Tea. My name is Carrie, and today we're going to do something that I have never done before. Bum, bum, bum. We are going to set up an agenda / commonplace journal, notebook, book, whatever you want to call it. For those of you who have been with me a while, you know that I am an avid journaler. I have been journaling for many years. And it's just sort of like a word vomit journal. I'm almost done using this Midori notebook. I don't know if you can really see. Yeah, MD paper. But the thing with this is that it's just a word vomit journal. And I wanted something a little bit different. And I kind of found out these other things called commonplace. Now I have these two little guys here. And this one originally I was going to use as like a gym workout thing back in August. But you can see how long that lasted. Not long, really. So I've kind of abandoned that. And so I thought, okay, well, maybe I'll do my commonplace notebook in here. And then this is just sort of like a scrap, whatever notebook that I have. But I decided to do something different. For those of you who don't know what a commonplace notebook is, or a commonplace journal, or whatever, it's just sort of a place where you can put down all of your knowledge from whatever like sources of media you're consuming. So whether that's books, newspaper articles, peer-reviewed journals, media that you're watching on TV, radio, just stuff that you can write down so that you can remember and think about and process that isn't necessarily like, a word vomity journal kind of thing. And so I decided to do sort of a hybrid between a agenda sort of day planner type deal and a commonplace notebook. And I've set it up so far, and I'm going to show you what I did. And then if I can stick with it all year round, we will revisit this in December and see what it looks like. So this is a Rhodia weekly planner. The whole notebook is pretty much blank except for 2023 embossed in the faux leather cover. It's a nice squishy cover. If you've ever used a Rhodia notebook before, you know exactly what this feels like, but it feels really nice. It's very soft. On camera, it's showing up a little bit lighter red than it is in real life. It's kind of like a deeper burgundy. And I picked this one up from Goulet Pens. It has a elastic to keep it shut and opens up to like kind of like a blank page here. And then you've got some information about it. So you can pause if you want to, but the whole point of this one is that it's a weekly notebook. You get 12 months. You get like the size, so it's a little bit bigger than A5. A5 is this guy here. So it's just a little bit bigger than A5. And you get like an address page, which I'm going to take off camera real quick and skip over because I don't want you to see my address. And then after the address page, you get the whole month in a glance. So I filled out a couple things, basically just some of my gym sessions, my 34th birthday, my nephew's 2nd birthday, and you get that for every month. And then you can we'll skip past all those months here. And then it does start actually in December of the year that you're currently in. If I can skip this one page. My goodness, my hands are very dry and it's hard to turn pages. There you go. So it gives you the last 2 weeks of the previous year. I guess if you wanted to sort of like set it up, I don't know. I didn't really use it. So we're starting technically week 52, but January 1st starts there. So you can see here on the one side of the week. So this is what every week looks like. So Monday, December 26th, Tuesday, December 27th, yada, yada, yada. And it gives you a little bit of space to write down the primary things that I want to get accomplished that day. So I am filming it on December 31st. Happy New Year's Eve, by the way, but you're not going to see this until at some point in the first week. So today I was going to go to the gym. done that, so I've crossed it off. Film, video about my intentions for 2023. I've actually decided to change that. I'm now filming this one, but I may still edit it, upload it, that kind of stuff. So just the primary things that I want to get done that day. And then on the next page, this is sort of where that commonplace idea comes in. Because on the next page, it gives you a full sheet to write down random things throughout the week. So I suppose if I wrote something here, like edit 2023 intentions video, if I wanted to subdivide that, obviously there's not much space. But what I could do is then over here, like write out in detail, point by point if I wanted to. But that's not how I'm choosing to use this journal. I'm choosing to just do the primary things, the 1 to 2 things per day that I want to get done, and then have this side be my commonplace. So I have 3 quotes. I'm currently reading the Silmarillion for hopefully it's like the 4th or 5th attempt that I've made to actually read the book. I've never made it through all the way, but hopefully I will in January. But I'm taking my time. Anyways, I wrote down my 3 favorite quotes from The Lord of the Rings. Deeds will not be less valiant because they are unpraised. From Aragorn. Even the smallest person can change the course of the future. From Galadriel. And it's the job that is never started as takes longest to finish. By Samwise Gamgee. That looks like an M. It is an N. And apparently I looked it up afterwards. There's no the. But I already wrote it, so I'm just leaving it in. These are my basically favorite quotes from Lord of the Rings, and I decided to write them in there for this week because it's sort of the 3 mantras that I want to take with me into 2023 and try and remember, throughout the year when I start to get bogged down in the little things. It's the job that is never started as takes longest to finish, meaning shut up or put up. Stop thinking about an idea and just waiting for something to happen. Just start it. Even if it's terrible, just start it. Even the smallest person can change the course of the future. Sometimes I feel so insignificant when I think of the grandiose nature of the entire planet and the universe and the galaxies and all these things. I'm just one person. What can I do? Well, one person can have a huge impact. And deeds will not be less valiant because they are unpraised. This one I mainly think about, or trying to think about at work, because I feel like I do a lot and nobody ever notices. In fact, usually I get pooped on. So as long as I know that I'm doing what I need to be doing, that is all that matters. So that is sort of what I'm envisioning. Little basics about the notebook is there's no ribbon marker. They just have these little tear off things. So when you have the notebook here, you just basically put your thumb, or in my case, my nail, in that little slot, and then you can kind of open it. It'll probably get easier as we go further down. That way you don't have to have a ribbon marker. I don't like ribbon markers, but I feel like it actually would serve a purpose in this notebook, but that's just me. And then, you just go week by week. I've only put in some random things for the month of January. So again, gym sessions. I got to clean Parker's water fountain. I'm not going to pre-fill anything here until that actual week. My 34th birthday. Got to clean Parker's litter, getting a massage, my nephew's 2nd birthday, my sister and her husband's anniversary, that kind of stuff. And then that just continues on for the bulk of the year. And then at the very, very back, after the week, you get the primary holidays that happen throughout the month as well. It tells you what's a stat holiday, what's not, which is kind of cool. And then this is just basically the start of a new week, all these S's here. So you get all the holidays there. And then for whatever reason, in almost every agenda, you get maps of the world, which is there for some reason. And then contact information. I will never use this section. Maybe if I wanted to test out some ink and see how it handles in the notebook, I might use this section for that. But I'll never use it for its intended purpose. It would probably be just to test out to see if like a certain pen and ink combo would work really well. So that is basically it. Like I said, we'll follow up in maybe 6 months from now if it's going well, and revisit. But I'm trying to stay committed to this. It's going to help me for 2 reasons. A, help me remember the important stuff through books I'm reading, and especially maybe even video ideas, and then just help me stay accountable for some stuff I want to get accomplished. But let me know in the comments section down below if you have ever used a commonplace notebook. Do you use a weekly planner, anything like that? What are some tips and tricks that I should know about going into this? And if you're down there anyways commenting, do hit the like and subscribe. New videos come out every Monday and Friday, and the occasional Tuesday Q&A or something random. Check out the description if you want to click the link for my Discord or my Patreon account and help support me and what I do here. But as always, if you made it to the end of this video, you are the reason I made it, and I will see you next time. Bye. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Pens and Tea. Just kidding, that's the beginning. It is time for our Patreon crew shout out. This was filmed as of December 1st, so if you don't see your name, don't fret. I will update it as soon as I possibly can. My 2 ultimate humans, Daniel Rodney and Comp Dave, and all my VIPs, Susan, McCall Bennett Lawrence, Karen Epstein, Gretchen Peters, Carol Lowry, Michael Simon, Subi1 Kenobi, Catherine Molina, Waylay Chang, Brian Law, Bill Pemberton, Lucas Bell, Robert Myers, Marissa Calvo, Eric Lineman, Stephen Baldwin, DigitalTent.tech, Bobby A. Bailey, Bass, Joan Worthman, Luna Wolf Games, Aaron C., and Glenn Kelly. You guys make it super, super, super possible for me to keep making these videos. No matter what tier you're in, I thank you for supporting me on Patreon, especially those of you who've been with me since the beginning. You mean more to me than you could possibly ever know. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.